to get tonight's game started with the Buckeyes and the Spartans. He approaches the ball, drives it in the air with the right foot. That one is deep, and it'll be left to bounce in the back of the end zone, so the Buckeyes will start 1st and 10. 2nd and 14, Ohio State at their own 21-yard line. And it's Howard dumping it out short on the right side. Carnell Tate, he'll speed all the way to his 30-yard line, loose to the 40 of Ohio State. Tate works his way to the 50, and he is tackled at the midfield stripe. And he is brought down by Michigan State linebacker Jordan Turner, but Carnell Tate with a big gain to midfield. Jeremiah Smith flanked left for quarterback Will Howard of Ohio State. Howard fakes the handoff, looks to throw, zips that one upfield where it's caught at the Spartan 37-yard line by Jeremiah Smith, who's forced out of bounds at the 31 of Michigan State. Now he'll break wide to the right, Judkins will, leaving Will Howard alone in the backfield to get the snap. Howard rolling to his right, looking to throw, on the run, fires, hits Judkins of the 15 of Michigan State, splits defenders to the 10. And he is finally brought down at the 10-yard line of the Spartans by linebacker Jordan Turner, and the Buckeyes are in the Giant Eagle red zone. John Furlman, the long snapper. Joe McGuire, the punter, will put it down, and here's the kick for Fielding. For a field goal, it is in the air, and he knocks it through the uprights from 30 yards out. Spartans at the Buckeye 29-yard line. Buckeyes sneaking up on the defensive line. Childs rolling to his right, pressure there. He's going to be grabbed by Sonny Styles and stopped right there at the Ohio State 32-yard line. The linebacker for the Buckeyes with the play.
Yeah, Buckeyes are running a 4-3 now. They don't have Jordan Hancock in the ballgame, getting an extra linebacker, Arvell Reese, in there. That time they were able to get upfield, pin Childs in the pocket. Once he started breaking, you heard from Paul, Sonny Styles was able to bring him down.
With Carter, the single setback. Childs is going to take it himself, and he stood up and hit right at the line of scrimmage. Right around the 20. It's going to depend on the spot. There were one of the defenders for Ohio State, I think it was Lathan Ransom's safety, who got in there to make some first contact right away.
Yeah, there's some guys that went airborne there. Cody Simon in there getting guys fired up. Buckeyes get the turnover on downs.
They certainly do, as Aiden Childs tried to take it straight forward himself. And Ohio State will have the football. 5:14 to play first quarter. Timeout on the field. 3rd down, Ohio State at their own 39-yard line. Howard with a snap. Back at his 32. Arches that one up the right side of the field, and it's caught by Ibuka at the Spartan 42, where he is then forced out of bounds. He had Angelo Gross and Nakai Martinez out of the secondary covering him, but Emeka Ibuka waited for it to come into his arms, and the chains will move.
Yeah, good protection there by the offensive line. Will Howard put a little air underneath that ball, allowed to get it over the defender and into Emeka Ibuka's hands. He's a sure-handed guy. He was able to pull that in and pick up the catch.
A 28-game catch streak now going for senior Emeka Ibuka. 1st and 10, Ohio State at Michigan State's 42 with 2:20 to play in the first quarter. Will Howard out of the gun, straight back to the 50 to pass. He'll fire that one out on the right flat, caught by tight end G. Scott. He slips a couple of defenders, and he gets bumped out of bounds at the Michigan State 31-yard line. Nakai Martinez over there to close the field down, but G. Scott. Will Howard in the shotgun, gets the snap. Howard back to pass, looks right, looks left. Howard throws middle of the field, caught inside the 10-yard line, and that's where Jeremiah Smith is dropped by safety Angelo Gross. The Buckeyes now looking at 1st and goal just inside the 10.
Yeah, his forward momentum got him past the 10-yard line, enough for a first down. He did come back after that tackle, but the Buckeyes will have it 1st and goal.
At the 9 of Michigan State with 15 seconds and counting in the first quarter. 4th and goal, Ohio State at the Michigan State 3, early second quarter. Howard gets the snap. Back to pass again. Will Howard. He looks. Lofts that one left corner of the end zone. Caught for a score by G. Scott, the Ohio State tight end, with his 3rd career touchdown catch. G. Scott on a 3-yard pass from Will Howard. And the Buckeyes now with a 9-0 lead.
Yeah, good decision there. Good call. And obviously a great catch there by number 88, G. Scott, the former wide receiver, converted to tight end last year. Picked up his 3rd catch of the season, his first TD, and as you mentioned, 3rd of his career.
So the PAT unit quarterback, Aiden Childs, who's in the shotgun. Childs gets the snap, looks to make a quick throw, arches that one down the middle, and it's caught by Velling. He's loose to the 15 of Ohio State and tackled at the 10-yard line. The Buckeyes football fumbled at the end of the play, and it's being returned by Sonny Styles to the 20-yard line. The officials have not made a signal that we can figure out yet.
Looks like one of the officials dropped a bag, so usually that means there's a turnover.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
Wow, Sonny Styles came up with that ball, and he returned it to the Ohio State 19-yard line.
It's a nice run there by Jack Velling, number 12, but he just didn't hold on that ball at the end. Of course, that'll be probably reviewed.
Howard out of the shotgun. Pitch will go out. Quinshon Judkins, left side, runs to his own 20-yard line, gets to his 25, loose to the 30, down the left sideline, forced out of bounds at his own 40-yard line by safety Amarian Smith. Quinshon Judkins, a big run down the left sideline for a first down pickup for the Buckeyes. Henderson back into the backfield behind Will Howard in a pistol set. Snap to Howard, hands to Henderson, straight Eddie goes to the 40, gets to his own 50, breaking it left side to the Michigan State 40, goes Henderson to the Spartan 30, and he is finally shoved out of bounds at the Michigan State 25 by safety Amarian Smith. A big run and a big first down for Ohio State.
Yeah, he does it with his hands the play before. This time he comes back and does it with his feet. Excellent blocking on the left side of the offensive line and downfield to free up number 32, Travion Henderson.
They'll mark that ball at the Spartan 28-yard line. It is 2nd and 1. Ohio State at the 19 of the Spartans. Will Howard in the shotgun. Quick snap. Hands. No, he gives it on a reverse. Jeremiah Smith curling around to the right. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Jeremiah Smith on a 19-yard reverse run for the freshman wide receiver for Ohio State. The third time that Ohio State is able to get a score on the board, and the Buckeyes have a 16-7 lead.
Sideline warning, Ohio State. There is no yardage penalty. It's their first warning.
So that means the touchdown is good. 16-7 Ohio State. Jeremiah Smith was wide to the left, took a pitch and ran it around to the right and punched it into the end zone. Childs eyeballs the defense, gets the snap, hands to Carter, running right side, and Carter's cut down by safety Caleb Downs at the 25-yard line, and the sophomore transfer from Alabama was right on Nate Carter immediately.
Yeah, he read that, reacted, and made the play right at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
This is a young man that was SEC Freshman of the Year playing for the Crimson Tide, and Childs has it in his hands. Looks to throw, but he takes off running, bumps off of one of his own blockers, and he's cut down to the fall. Football's fumbled. And coming up with it was Lathan. I think Lathan Ransom came up with it.
Jack Sawyer, I believe.
Jack Sawyer did, and Ohio State's going to have it as Childs fumbled the football. He bumped off of one of his own blockers, and, Jim, that might have been what sprung the ball loose.
Yeah, you're right. He ran in right in the back of one of his defenders. The ball ended up coming out.
So Ohio State has the football with 3:03 to play. So it'll be 2nd and 6, Michigan State with the ball to their own 39. Childs to throw. Pressure coming, and he's sacked. He is dropped by Jalen Tuimoloau, defensive end, right around the Michigan State 32-yard line. It'll be his second full sack of the year, getting him 2.5 on the season.
2.5.
K'Ron Lynch-Adams behind him in a pistol formation, and a quick throwback left side, and it's caught with the receiver dumped at the 33-yard line. Caleb Downs, safety, right there on Isaiah Johnson to drop him in the left flat.
Timeout, Ohio State. Second charge.
For quarterback Will Howard, who's in the gun. Pressure coming, Michigan State. Howard steps up, fires left ankle. Caught, and the receiver dumped Carnell Tate at the Spartan 45-yard line by cornerback Charles Brantley, but it's a first down. Tough catch, tough hit.
Tough hit. We saw some of the turf come up.
Ooh. So Ohio State first down to the Michigan State 44 with 1:01 to play until halftime.
Natural grass.
Buckeyes on the ball. Howard out of the shotgun. Has it. Looks. He fires down the right sideline. In the air, Jeremiah Smith. One-handed grab as he comes down with it at the 18 of Michigan State. Jeremiah Smith made that grab with safety Malik Spencer covering the Buckeyes in a Giant Eagle red zone thanks to a sticky-fingered catch by Smith.
Double coverage, but it didn't matter. When you got number 4, Jeremiah Smith, got one hand on that, pulled it in.
48 seconds and counting until halftime. Buckeyes 1st and 10. Tight end G. Scott, left side of the formation for Devin Brown. 3rd and 10, Ohio State at the Spartan 17. Now Scott motions to the right. Devin Brown gets set, gets the snap, pressure coming. Devin Brown looks, throws right side, one-handed, into the end zone. Another one, touchdown on a 17-yard play. Jeremiah Smith reached up with one hand and snatched it. Devin Brown was almost about to be lowered, and the Buckeyes get a touchdown. Devin Brown to Jeremiah Smith, 23-7 Ohio State.
What an unbelievable catch there by number 4, Jeremiah Smith. Great job picking up the blitz by Travion Henderson coming off the left side.
Who's under center. Childs will hand to Lynch-Adams, and he's going to be grabbed and thrown down for a loss at his own 31-yard line by defensive lineman Ty Hamilton from Pickerington Central High School.
Ty Hamilton's been in almost every play of this ball game.
So it is 2nd and 14. Ohio State with the ball at their own 42. Will Howard to pass. Sets his feet at his 33. Fires it up the left side. Caught by Ibuka out of bounds at the 38 of Michigan State as Emeka Ibuka was chased out by safety Amarian Smith and the senior from Stelicom, Washington. Well, an impressive catch to give the Buckeyes the first down.
Yeah, catch number 5 for Emeka Ibuka. Now he ties himself with Paris Campbell and Garrett Wilson, two pretty good wide receivers in Ohio State history.
Very good company.
143 for his career.
Emeka had a touchdown catch in this stadium in 2022 down Ohio State at the Michigan State 33. Will Howard gets the snap, drops back to pass, pressure coming. Howard fires out the left side, caught by Ibuka inside the 20, races to the 5 and dances into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka as he takes it in on a 33-yard touchdown pass from Will Howard. And Ohio State is on top 30-7.
They dialed one up. Michigan State brought 6. They brought the house. Ohio State was able to pick that up to give Will Howard enough time to look for the open receiver on the Ohio State sideline, and Emeka Ibuka. He made him pay for that. Got it into the end zone. Great run after catch.
Absolutely. Made a couple of guys miss. Emeka Ibuka, his 16th career touchdown catch. Foster motioning in from the left side, and now pressure coming as Childs will fling that pass. Intercepted by Ohio State's Denzel Burke. Up the right side, he comes with blockers to the 20, to the 15, and forced out of bounds by Carter at the 15 as Denzel Burke comes up with his second interception of the season, the 4th of his career, and the Buckeyes once again take the ball away from the Spartans, and they've got a short field. Buckeyes in the Giant Eagle red zone thanks to the Denzel Burke interception. And we talked about 8 interceptions. He could open a bakery with all the turnovers he's been involved with. Will Howard with a snap. Fakes the handoff, takes off running left side, and he's going to knife into the end zone for a touchdown run. 6 yards, Will Howard with a touchdown run, his 3rd of the season. And Ohio State now leading 37-7.
Well, they've taken momentum of this game, and it was close there for a while, but Ohio State's starting to open up the floodgates here. Got a 30-point lead, hoping to tack on an extra point here.
And set up by a Denzel Burke interception and return. Childs Burke's out the call, gets the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, looking to throw, plants his feet. He's in trouble, and he is sacked by Mitchell Melton, defensive end right around the 16-yard line of Michigan State.
Yeah, I tell you, Caden McDonald was there, Hero Canoe, and Sonny Styles. There's 4 Buckeyes in that neighborhood. It's Mitchell Melton. Probably get credit for it.
Brown gets the snap, drops back at his 23, fires on a left angle, caught at the Ohio State 40, and the receiver Innes bumped out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Tommy Schuster gets the snap at quarterback, fakes the handoff, and he eludes one defender, but a second knocks him down. C.J. Hicks, linebacker, right around the Michigan State 25.
If that goes down as a sack, which I think it would, that'd be sack number 4 for the Buckeyes. Having given one up offensively, so a clean slate.
And Sayin is going to throw on the right side, slings that up where it is caught, and the tackle made at the Ohio State 45-yard line of the receiver. Believe that was Rogers who makes the catch. Tommy Schuster under center with a snap. He'll hand it off again, and what a big play made at the 6-yard line. Was that Moore who blew that play up? It was, Caden McDonald, defensive lineman, who swallowed up Brandon Tullis on that run.
Tackle for loss.
Big loss.
Yeah, about 3rd and 12 now.
Caden McDonald, sophomore from Suwanee, Georgia. He'll get the snap at his own 2-yard line, drop in his end zone, step up through the pocket, throw one upfield, incomplete. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Gabe Powers, linebacker, just bent over Tullis right around the 16-yard line to force that ball to be incomplete. Nice, hard, clean hit by linebacker Gabe Powers out of Marysville.
Yeah, he was right there, Johnny on the spot. Right when that ball got there, he delivered the hit.
Schuster gets the snap. Takes off running straight ahead, and Schuster flails it out on the left side where it's caught by Frazier, tailback. He'll worm his way up to the Ohio State 20, and that's finally where he's stopped by defensive back Jalen McClain, and that's going to bring the game to an end here in East Lansing. Ohio State 38-7 defeating Michigan State at Spartan Stadium. That's our final. This is the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.